will give us amazing clarity, which you will taste in your espressos today. And then we put 20% more the normal amount of shade trees to the farm, because we try to prevent the effects of the global warming. And we were successful because we got more humidity in the soil during November to February. And as a result of that, we got more juice in the cherries at the harvest, which you will taste as more sweetness in your espressos today. So guys, today I am dosing 24 grams in and 40 grams out, which will highlight the flavors and the fruity notes of this coffee and also bring balance. So we choose red bourbon because it's natural sweet, and we choose natural process because we want you to enjoy the fruity notes that comes from natural process today. So guys, I'm gonna put those shots here, and then I'm gonna come back with those. Okay, so today in your espressos, I want you to focus three sips. And on your first sip, please look for silky body. And on your second sip, I want you to look for mandarin, prunes, and vanilla sugar sweetness. And then I want you to give a pause at least 30 seconds before your third sip. Because when the coffee cools down, you will get raspberries more happier and also mandarin peel finish.
G'day, we're getting a bit of comments coming through talking about competitors who don't have English as a first language and how much of an advantage or disadvantage that can be. It certainly has challenges.
I believe it's a lot of challenges, but it's was challenging to get over the language barriers. So if you have any strong messages, and it doesn't matter what kind of languages do you speak. So yeah, so it was challenging for sure. Yeah.
I know it certainly has its challenges, but we've also seen a huge amount of success from countries with non-native English speakers as well. So I know it has challenges, but the opportunities for success are still out there.
For sure. When I was 16, I couldn't spell A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But right now, when I'm speaking English and I'm doing some commentaries, so I don't want them to lose the hope and just keep it up, please.
So of course the baristas can use translators if they want. So the presentation must be in English, but they can speak Spanish and they can bring a translator with them who can have a microphone if that's easier for them. And we've certainly seen success with that as well. In fact, even Japan came second in the World Barista Championships 2005 with the translator.
Yes, he was using a translator, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please enjoy. And I'm gonna prepare your milky beverages. Enjoy. Enjoy.
We're seeing some really sort of simple, nice and clean table settings this year as well. Lots of wood placemats and just really simple. Obviously, a lot of focus on the coffee and not so much on the table setting that goes around it.
Yes, it's very clean table settings, and a lot of information about the coffees actually. Hello, Mauve.
So guys, today I'm serving cappuccinos because I tried different amount of milky beverages, and I'm using the same recipe for whole courses today. And I found that the cappuccinos are highlighting the fruity notes with this extraction and highlighting the sweetness that this espresso has. And we roasted this coffee 15 days ago in Istanbul, and we tried to find the 18% development from the first crack. So it took almost 10 minutes to roast this coffee, and we dropped the beans almost 1.5 minutes after the first crack to highlight the sweetness and the fruity notes, and also bring balance to it.
Just a final comment on the English as first language and using a translator. It's also important to remember that when a barista is using a translator, that translator can only translate what the barista is saying. So they can't have a pre-prepared script or just read, or they can only say exactly what the barista is saying. So we're seeing some slightly larger cups for the cappuccino or the milk course this time.
Okay.
Whoa.
I want you to enjoy cappuccinos, like very sweet cappuccino, same as your espressos. And please look for apricots, vanilla, and creamy mouthfeel.
This is Nisan from Turkey.
Please enjoy. Please enjoy. I will come back with you. Hello again. So, expect very sweet cappuccinos, and please look for apricots, vanilla, and creamy mouthfeel. Please enjoy. Please enjoy. I'm going to prepare your signature beverage now.
Let's give it up for the milk beverages!
It's exciting to see the live scores coming through for the competition this year. It's just come through that Australia has now taken out the first place so far in the competition.
It's a 489.5. That's very high. Number second is Yoshikazu Iwase from Japan, 478.
Coffee, pretty notes, sweetness, and clarity. So, and I want you to keep exploring this natural process Red Bull Bond for further. And for this, I made 2 ingredients. And when the coffee cools down, you got raspberries more appear. And this is why I let my signature shots cool down before. And I'm adding my 4 shots of espresso. And then I made a maceration. To highlight the hidden cherries inside of this coffee, I used 100 grams of cherries and 50 grams of vanilla sugar. I put like this, and after 24 hours at the room temperature, sugar is fully melted. And this maceration is look like molasses. It's highly concentrated. And when I'm at 16 grams of this maceration, you will get cherries and vanilla sugar sweetness in your first sip at the signature beverage today. And then I made the reduction. I boiled the raspberries like this for 10 minutes. And after that, like this, okay, I collect the liquid. And this liquid, when I add 4 grams, will give you raspberries on your second sip today at the signature beverage. So this beverage is very close to body temperature. And I want you to enjoy in 2 sips. Please enjoy. In your first sip, please look for cherries and vanilla sugar sweetness. In your second sip, enjoy. Please look for raspberries. Thank you.
Nisan just moving into the final minute of his routine, looking well under control. Judges getting out, getting their drinks.
Please enjoy. So guys, this is all about love and attention to detail. Love could be unconditional depending on who or what you love. However, attention to detail is hardship, which comes from lots of trials and errors. And I was lucky to be part of these trials and errors, which make this cup a perfect example of what can be done if forces from both worlds, barista and farmer, combine through love and attention to detail. And this is the collaboration of Cesar and me, and how direct relationship can affect the final cup, and it can link customer, which is you today, to the farm. Hope you enjoy. Okay. Time.
Let's give it up for the Barista Champion of Turkey, Nisan Agca!
So really cool to see that even though Nisan had a little moment in the middle there where he had to redo a shot, he had some fail-safe in there, some extra time built in, and I think with that signature drink he had a pre-prepared solution to show the judges how he did it, and used that pre-prepared solution, made up probably 30 seconds of time that he lost. Great to see that planning and forethought.
You look really calm and in control.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about the coffee that you were using.
Yeah, it's a natural process Red Bull Bond from El Salvador,
Yeah.
Jiraya region, which you love, I guess.
I do.
And my farmer's over there taking selfies or something like that. Cesar! Yeah, he made an amazing job.
For those of you online who are looking at the live scoring that we are running this year during the first rounds of this competition, just remember that if you're comparing the scores this year to the scores from last year, that this year we're only using one technical judge, and so the scores might seem lower. It's not because the baristas are performing any differently, there's just less scores available, less points available.
Talking of personal and teams, is there anybody that you'd like to thank here in the audience, thank back at home on the stream?
Yeah, my parents, they are very supportive because I have a software engineer.
Oh, shall we,
Hey, thank you.
shall we let the judges escape?
Thank you. Thank you.
While we're in the mood for clapping, can we have a round of applause for our judges, please? Doing a sterling job here.
such a big day for the judges. So many coffees by the end of the day, and to retain their focus and attention takes a lot of work and commitment. So I always take my hat off to the judges. It's not just today, they started yesterday with the calibration, and the day before the head judges came in as well to make sure everything was planned out and ready for the judges in the back.
Yeah, WBC is based on, there are a lot of volunteers and a lot of people who has a lot of passion to support these communities. So thank you very much for the judges as well.
That's fantastic.
People are in Turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Turkey.
Hello.
Yes. Please join me one more time in putting your hands together for the Barista Champion of Turkey, Nisan Agca!
So the judges are running 3 to 4 flights of judges.
So there's been lots of changes.
Then they come out on stage.